think a theme of worry when people want to start a podcast is what the podcast should be about and what makes it different to everybody else. The theme is going to be different for everybody, but ultimately, and the fact that you're saying I quite fancy interviewing other people is enough. When you chat to them, your lived experiences and the things that you find interesting about that person is going to be different to what I find interesting about that person. In fact, I might not find that person interesting at all. And in terms of how much editing is involved, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, is that how long is a piece of string? Think about podcast editing as a spectrum. It's the minimum effort required on one end, and then it's all the bells and whistles at the other end. And most of us will fall on a spectrum closer to the minimum effort required, unless you're a podcast producer or unless you hire a podcast producer. The content is way more important. It's so much more important. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. I'm neurodivergent, so I'm terrible at explaining things, or brilliant, depending on your brain. Hope that helps.